To another sketchwalk with Urban Sketches Singapore, and today we are sketching outside Thian Hock Keng Temple, which is located along Teluk Ayer Street. And today is a Saturday. It's a Saturday morning, and this place is actually quite popular with tourists. So there are like non-stop tour buses and coaches just stopping in front of the temple. And there are actually many tourists inside the temple right now. So we are actually sketching across the temple. Actually, we are sketching in front of the temple. We just switch to the other camera. Today is a very hot day. Okay, so this is the temple. It used to be a Jaws building, built in 1821, and it was rebuilt as this temple in 1839. And those are the tourists returning probably to their hotel or going to another place. And these are the sketchers with us today. And we are from the Urban Sketches Singapore group. And today's turnout is pretty huge because this is a rather accessible location that is quite near the MRT station, the train station. We have many students, if I'm not wrong, because I see their teacher. Yeah, so we have another tour bus just blocking our view. So this is happening non-stop, has been happening non-stop today. Yeah. Let's see what they are sketching. So I'm already done with my sketch. Okay, I just realized that there is no way for me to zoom with this camera. So I have to go close up. By the way, let me know whether the audio is sounding alright, because the mic that I'm using may have a problem with the iPhone. Alright, let me know whether the audio is sounding alright. Oh, this is a very detailed sketch. Yeah, I just realized this phone, yeah, I can't seem to zoom with this lens. Thanks, Cash Money. Very detailed watercolor sketch. So we usually have sketchwalks, well, almost every weekend. The bigger sketchwalk is on the last Saturday of the month. And these weekly smaller ones are actually from the IJOU group. IJIOU. So if you happen to have a Facebook account, you can actually look up IJOU or Weekend Sketchers, and the venues for the locations will be posted on the Facebook pages. And we have another tour bus again, 2 tour buses blocking our view. Yep, that's what we have to deal with. So usually I would anticipate things like this happening and try not to sit where the buses can block me, or just try to sketch as fast as possible. We have a little kid here. So if you're watching this live stream, let me know where you guys are from. Another watercolor sketch. So many of our sketchers actually use watercolor. There are some who use mixed media as well, color pencils, but they mostly use watercolor. Well, this is quite noisy. Oh, there are some people over there as well. right, they are sketching this. Wow, this is a bit noisy. Let me just walk away from the noise. Yep, so the restaurants along this street are closed during the weekends because this is the CBD area, so the offices are closed and hence the restaurants are closed. So this temple is actually quite big, and some of the sketches are sketching the pagoda behind. Hello, Dragos and Barbara. Probably cannot see the sketch from this angle. It is a great day to be sketching because we have the sun and it's not too hot because we have the shade. Last week was really rainy. Rain like from morning to night. Wow, there are probably 40-50 sketchers with us today. So these sketchers have a good setup. They have tables and chairs. Another watercolor sketch. Wow, some of them are like really good. So that's the temple, and I love the rain trees, the branches. They just look so beautiful. And Teluk Air Street is actually quite interesting. Let me just walk away from the noise. So this street is Teluk Air Street, and there is an Indian temple here. This is a Chinese temple. There is a Malay mosque a few buildings down. I think it's there. And then further down there is actually a church. So this street actually has 4 places of worship for 4 different religions. The other street that has 4 places of worship is in Chinatown. Oh, you know what? Let's go over and see what do we have here. The lights are flickering because of my camera settings. We can go inside the temple as well. There are many Chinese temples in Singapore. This is not the biggest one, but this is one of the more famous ones. So this is the side entrance, and you can see there is this, what's that? Step here, so you have to cross over. And instead of stone lions for the side entrance, we have this decoration. And those are the tourists. There are loads of tourists. So this is the interior. You know what? I've not actually sketched here before. I've not actually sketched inside here before. So we have some really beautiful decoration. So as mentioned earlier, this building was built in 1839. So one of the nice things about urban sketching is you get to visit these places. Now, if I'm not into urban sketching, I'm probably not really interested into temples, but now that I'm into urban sketching, I find all these things really fascinating. So we have very intricate details on the wall, on the door. Hi, Muna. Yeah, you can see the decorations at the top. So the lights are flickering due to my camera settings. Oh, there are some sketches here, sketching inside the temple as well. And there is construction going on behind. For some reason, there is always construction going on in the temple, in this temple. And there are some people, members of the public, praying at this temple. This is a very comfortable place for sketching. A bit noisy, but very comfortable. And we have the very classic red chairs, probably from the temple. Live stream. Okay, so I'm not supposed to go into the praying hall to take video. So let me just head out back to the sketching spot. Wow, take a look at this. This is very detailed, and I probably should not touch this. Okay, this is flat. This is actually a painting. Wow. This is actually a painting, and let's take a look at the ceiling. Check out the details in the ceiling. Yeah, and there are two big red lanterns. So this is the front entrance, and those are the two red stone lions that I was talking about earlier. Yeah, this place is packed with tourists. Wow, the details. This is really intricate, very detailed, and very difficult to sketch if you are going to sketch this. Okay, so the sun is, the shadow is retreating, so those sketchers have to finish their sketch very soon. And it's okay because it's almost time for the show and tell. So it's CBD, it's the Central Business District here on Saturday, so most of the restaurants are not open, there are no office workers, so this place is actually not that crowded today. Oh, you know what? Let me show you my sketch. So that is my sketch. Today I'm trying mixed media. I'm going to make a separate video just for this. Yeah, so this is my mixed media watercolor sketch. I have acrylic markers overlaying the watercolor. I'm also trying out some Pentel brush sign pens that I received for reviews, but I'm not going to make a review for those pens because they are just typical stationery. Let's take a closer look. So this was very challenging to sketch in the sense that I have to switch between watercolor, acrylic marker, the pen, pencil. So it's kind of challenging for me because I don't usually use mixed media supplies like this. And here I'm trying to draw the lines with acrylic markers, and you can see this shape was painted with acrylic markers, and all these are actually watercolor. So I painted acrylic. I used the green acrylic marker to draw over the watercolor. Oops, I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, those are the lanterns that you saw earlier. Yep, so this sketch actually turned out way better than I expected because I don't usually use that much acrylic paint. Okay, let's see. Oh, the tiara is there. Tiara is also. Oh, I thought you are using the accordion sketchbook.
No.
Not today.
I use a lot of leftover from my class.
Oh, okay.
Normal paper, then leftover,
Oh.
all the different. So I just.
How do you create the texture, the bubble texture on the paper?
The one is salt.
Oh, salt.
These are salt.
Oh, okay. Wow, the texture looks very interesting.
Very interesting texture. Then there are some salt here.
Oh.
This one as well. So
Oh.
some salt over here.
So, oh, okay. Like,
Over there.
oh,
Just no salt, just lighter. A bit of salt, you know. So I do
wow,
a lot of
I like that texture.
yeah. So you just draw over there. I purposely bring this so I have to draw on this.
Oh, okay. Wow, the colors look quite vibrant also.
Yeah.
This is not watercolor paper, right?
No, it's just normal paper. I'm just telling people any for it's 135 cartridge paper,
Oh.
very cheap paper.
Okay, cartridge paper.
Something very nice, but this is just sketching. I'm not doing painting. I'm not selling.
Just sketching for fun.
Sketching for fun. So understand or not?
No, but I do like those what's it called like the pigs of cloth armor, like sort of like soldiers they wear like the jacket, and then they wear.
These are probably students. Okay, so yeah, so this is the tour of the sketching session today. Thanks for watching, and do catch my review where I talk more about my mixed media sketch in the next video. Bye. Okay, how do I